Hey guys, it's Mo here, and in today's video we're going to be talking about how to create roofing content that gets you inbound leads, how to create content, like how do you go about even making the content in the first place, right? Like what type of content should you make, where to post that content. Wow, the wind is ruining my hair today, but we'll get into all that stuff right now. So if you're a roofing business, and this can apply to any business out there, right? But if you're specifically a roofing business, which is what I'm going to be talking about today, first things first, you need to set up your social media channels. And before you even think about running ads or posting large quantities of content, you need to warm up your channels first. So set up your Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, LinkedIn especially. Instagram and LinkedIn are going to be your go-to. TikTok is going to get you a bunch of 18-year-olds who are just going to watch your content for 3 seconds and not be serious about buying a new roof, right? So your main channels are going to be Instagram, because a lot of people are using Instagram, and that's how Instagram and LinkedIn are the best ways, or best social media platforms to get you leads for your roofing business. So create all of those social media channels, as many as you can. Warm them up for a month, meaning you just add like 1 or 2 people a day, and create like 1 piece of content per day for at least a month, so that the algorithm knows, okay, this person's actually real, this is a legitimate business, let's not ban them. Last thing you want to do is get banned, right? So now that you have the actual channel set up, how do you go about creating the content that will get you inbound engagement? And I'll also be mentioning some tools you can use, but I'm doing this literal same system for my clients right now. So this stuff works because I am literally doing this right now, and it's been working for the past decade at least. Everyone's doing this. So first things first, set up your social media channels. Second, the content you're going to make, try to emphasize short form videos. Why? Because Instagram, mainly, again, Instagram and TikTok are going to be the same thing, but TikTok has a bunch of like younger demographic people who aren't even like who don't even have a house. So don't worry about TikTok too much. Still post on there, but focus on Instagram. That will get you the most leads, as well as LinkedIn. Focus on short form content. What kind of short form content should you make? Well, mainly educational content that builds not only authority, but also, what's the word for it? Authenticity. So educational content about your employees working on the actual roof, content about what services you provide, content about your testimonials. You can have a mix of graphics in there, so like Instagram carousels, or like a collection of like pictures you can post on there, right? You could have like up to 10, I believe. People can scroll through 10, maybe like 15, 20 of them, of just images. Post those once in a while, but focus on short form content. And examples, again, just go around, take your iPhone, go around the house, go around like showing your trucks with your wrapping with your roofing business, show how you clean the gutters, show how you upgrade the roofs, how you take off the actual roofing tiles, roofing shingles. Show all that stuff, show your employees working. Just start recording a bunch of content, and with that content, now what you're going to do is you're going to have this format. You're going to have in the video the hook, the body, and then the call to action in every single one of your videos, or if you don't want to be spammy about it, every other one. I recommend every single one, but for that video format. But when you write the description of the video, don't always have a call to action, otherwise it'll appear you're spamming it, right? We'll get into it. So for your hook, this is the first 3 seconds of your video. The average attention span on Instagram has decreased from like 7, which is like the average goldfish attention span, from 7 seconds, now it's like 4 seconds. So you have like 3 to 4 seconds to actually hook in your target audience. So how do you go about doing that? Well, your hook should be catchy. It should be eye-catching. It should call out your target audience. So if you have, if your ideal client is 40, 50 years old, living in this specific neighborhood. Let's call this neighborhood, let's call it like Richmond, right? It's a city in Virginia, but let's just call it Richmond, right? So you're gonna say, hey, homeowners above the age of 40 with houses in Richmond, and then that's you calling your target audience. And then the actual part that gets their attention, besides you calling them out, is there's different ways to make hooks. So one example you can make is like a fear factor, saying, hey, homeowners above this age group in this city, don't wait too long before changing your next roof, otherwise this could happen. Or you can have content like, let's see, you can create content that's educational. Let me move into my car real quick. It's freezing out here. It was literally like, literally like 90 degrees last week, and now it's like 50 Virginia weather, am I right? All right, you can have content that is educational. So apart from the like urgency factor, the fear factor, or I like calling it urgency, that's a better name for it. You can have content that spikes, besides spiking urgency. It provides educational value to your audience. So it could be like, hey, homeowners above this age, or you don't even have to mention the age. If they have a home, they're probably over that age, right? So hey, homeowners in Richmond neighborhood or Richmond, Virginia, you can call out the actual city, right? Here are the top 10 ways you can, or top 5 ways you can protect your roof so that you won't need to replace it for the next 50 years, right? That is something you can do. You can provide educational value so that, now, if you provide value to the actual homeowner, then that is going to make them more likely to trust your business, because you're providing value to them first. And then when you provide value to them first, do it enough times, they'll trust you. They'll actually buy your services, whatever you're providing to them as a roofer. And there's a lot of things you can provide, by the way. So that is the actual hook. The body is you just giving the value of what the hook was, right? So if it's the top 5 ways you can save your roof, then get them the top 5 ways to save the roof. Like, it's that simple. And then the call to action, don't forget this is very important. The call to action, if you're on social media now, they don't really like people, the algorithm doesn't really like people clicking off the website. So what you can do is, sorry, it's freaking too dark. What you can do is, hey, DM us for a free consultation. DM us for 5 more ways that you can protect your roof. DM us for X, Y, Z, something free, something valuable, so that it sparks conversations in your chat, right? So conversations, and I learned this from a mentor, conversation is the fastest path to money. So you're creating all this content, and every single one in the video itself, you are going to have a hook that captures their attention, the actual value bit, which is the body, and then the call to action saying DM us. So now that people are DMing you, you already know that they're interested. They already trust you because they watch your content. It's gonna be way easier to close them. So that call to action is very important in the video. It's at the end of the video. DM us for X, Y, and Z. The actual caption of the video, this is where you can use AI. Sorry, not the caption, the description of the video when you post it. You can just use AI for this, right? Hey, can you give me a caption for this video? I'll give you a caption for the video. And then at the end of it, your call to action again. DM us for a free consultation for 5 more ways you can protect your roof. That stuff. For the actual description of the video, do it every other post. The actual video, you should have a call to action in every single video. But the description of the video, when you start typing the copywriting, put the call to action in every other post. So 1 in every 2 posts, right? Otherwise, it's seen as spammy. You don't want to do that every single time. Just put it in every other post. If you want to put it in every post, you can, but it's seen as spammy. So that's how you create content that drives you engagement. It's not just posting content for the algorithms to recommend you. You're literally posting content so people start DMing you, and you're getting inbound leads while you're creating this content. And the best thing about it is, when you create a piece of content, it stays there for years upon years until, like, if it gets flagged or something, right? It'll stay there forever until something happens. So you're over time gonna also build inbound leads because people are watching your videos from 1, 2, 3 years ago, and you're still posting content, which shows them you're still active, which will more likely get them in your conversations, in your DMs. That's the system. And if you want a quick tool, if you have like one long form video, let's say you have like one like long 10-minute video, you want to make some clips. Opus, 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 I think it's opus.ai, I forgot what it was, but Opus, you can put one long form video, it'll shoot 10 like 10 to 12 plus short form clips you can use, so that you can increase the volume of how much you're posting. So that's the tool I'm going to recommend. Not sponsored, that's what I'm using right now, and it's amazing. Canva for graphic design, like thumbnails or like actual graphic posts you can use for carousels, and CapCut for more advanced video editing. Advanced video editing will obviously take you longer, so if you just want quantity, Opus is going to be goated. It's going to be golden for you. It's amazing. That's about it. If you have any other questions, there's going to be a link in my bio in this YouTube video, or if I also post this on Instagram, it's going to be in my bio where you can book a call with me and see how we can get you consistent roofing leads every single month. Other than that, take this information, run with it, and go make some money. Peace.